Would you
assets
take
to trade.
if you
about to give
are
me
the
some
Magic?
BS trade? Oh, the Magic?
If you're the Magic, are you willing to trade him
Who is him?
Ayton? Trade for Ayton. Bamba, Wendell Carter, Jonathan Isaac
What does that leave
for
you with?
Ayton.
What does that leave you with?
That leaves you with Bamba at the
Nope.
5.
You just said Bamba's
I mean, not
out of there.
Bamba. That leaves you with Ayton at the 5. Jesus. Bonchero at the 4. You didn't have a 3 before, don't have a 3 after. Oh, is that the deal? No, you can't trade Ayton and him and expect to pay. If he hasn't been paid yet, you could trade Ayton and him. You get Bamba back.
You keep
You
saying
get Wendell
him,
Carter.
he, who. You got to say names other
Okay.
than Ayton.
So I'm trying to play this out in my head. So Ayton and Crowder, I'm trading from Phoenix. In return, if I'm Phoenix, give me Mo Bamba, give me Wendell Carter, and Jonathan Isaac.
What does that leave the Magic with on the bench? Because right now, the Magic's biggest advantage.
Yo, your bench is toast.
The Magic's
Your
biggest,
bench is toast.
The Magic's biggest advantage right now is that they have all of those bodies. They have 5 7-footers in a, or I say when I say 7-footer, I mean 6'10" to 7 feet. They have 5 7-footers, and I don't even know how tall Wagner is. I think he's 6'9". So they have the depth across the front line that is going to make them very difficult to beat. They are pretty much what the Cavaliers were trying to do. They have assembled that. I don't know if I trade all 3 of those players who are all young players under contract. Remember, they have Wendell Carter Jr., Jonathan Isaac, and Mo Bamba under contract for one player. I don't know if
two players. Crowder,
you still got to pay him. You've already paid these 3. Why would you trade 3 players that you have under contract for a player and a possible?
Because because Ayton is an upgrade from all 3 of those guys. He's better than Bamba.
Is Ayton better than all 3 of those guys put together?
No, because you're also adding Crowder.
I think Crowder is inconsequential.
Well, also Crowder is also the adult in the room on this team too, and he's a tough defender. Then you have a front court of Bonchero and Ayton, still super young. It's still 2 young guys. They both can shoot the ball. You can really play.
So you believe Ayton is that good?
He's a 20 and 10 guy who can space the floor. Yes. And you have 2 guys who can facilitate. Yes. I mean, I think that Mo Bamba's good, but he's not DeAndre Ayton.
I don't hate Ayton. I don't hate Ayton going to the Magic. I don't hate that proposed trade at all. I don't like giving up 3 players. Not giving up 3 players. Not 3.
Isaac has been hurt, so you're taking the risk on Isaac.
Yeah, I mean,
so you're asking
the
Carter
Suns to take the risk then. Why would the Suns take the risk on Isaac then?
Because they don't. Because I think that they can put it. Because he's the throw-in. He's the last guy. You still got Mo Bamba, who's a good rim protector. He does all the things that Ayton did defensively, but better. He's not quite Ayton shooting.
I think you're.
You also would get Wendell Carter at the 4.
I think you're. I think you're trying too hard by adding Jonathan Isaac and Crowder. I think the better trade, if you're gonna do this, the better trade would be Ayton for Wendell Carter and Mo Bamba. That's the better trade. Now I don't know if the money matches up, but that's the only way I would do that trade.
It should be close.
That's the only way I would do that trade. But that puts you in a time crunch because that means you have to win within the next 2 years because you got to pay you're gonna have to pay one of your guards. You probably got to trade one of your guards, right?
Who?
Cole Anthony's in his 3rd year, right?
Yeah, but pay them.
And then
You can't demand too much. Suggs can't really demand too much. Cole Anthony, you can't either. We don't have a small forward yet, and
Wagner.
Banchero's on a. He's not good enough to demand any amount of money. He's going to be on that $20-25 million a year contract, which
I
now is a team friendly deal.
Okay, I think Fran's gonna get more than that, but I could see a 2-for-1. I can't see a 3-for-1. I can't see that.
No, it would be a 3 for 2.
I don't think you. I don't see the point in trading for Crowder. I don't even think Crowder wants to go to. One thing we just talked about, the 4 teams, and he don't even want to go there. He don't want to go to He wants to go to a place that's gonna win now, because Crowder is what, 33. He wants to go to a place that's gonna win now.
I think Ayton on the Magic is.
Not disagreeing.
I think that
I'm just saying. I think the trade is erroneous.
I think that Ayton on the Magic with Banchero and Crowder. I think Crowder is cooler with this team. He's like, yeah, I can see how this team works, especially in the East. When I'm looking at teams like the Bulls or Miami, who I think that front court wise, I think that they would look at, if you just make the trade, tell me Miami doesn't now have a problem with dealing with Orlando. Hell, the Hawks have an issue dealing with Orlando.
Brother, man, this is our podcast. We'll continue to talk what we want to talk about. But
but yeah, I mean, Clint versus Ayton.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I disagree. I'm gonna go ahead and say I disagree with your trade proposal. I'm gonna go ahead and say I disagree. But I mean, I do like Ayton on the Magic now. I do like Ayton on the Magic. Y'all, please come on, man. Y'all are my friends. Please don't make me curse.
Mo Bamba to the Suns is a good move for him too.